Hi, my name is Jacklyn Decady. I am a third-year student here, and I'm from Long Island.
Hey, my name is Phillip Getsin. I'm a 2L, and I'm from Staten Island, New York.
My name is Mike Buono. I'm a 2L here at Albany Law, and I'm originally from Long Island.
What was your first impression stepping onto campus?
Honestly, there's a lot of hidden beauty here. I didn't expect the school to look as it did on the inside. Like, the courtyard is hidden and beautiful, and the architecture is really nice here, so it was definitely a nice surprise.
Honestly, to be quite frank, my first impression was I was intimidated. Stepping into law school, I really didn't know what to expect with the classes, with the culture. But I soon learned that Albany Law was a great inviting place and everyone's here to help.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. I would also say I was pretty intimidated coming in. You know, you hear a lot of things about law school, and a lot of those were disproven during my time here. What was your go-to spot on or around campus when you need a reset?
I have access to our school's moot court office. I think it allows the most privacy for us if you're on the moot court board. It's nice, it's bifurcated, there's a lot of space in there, so that's definitely my go-to spot.
Yeah, same for me. Whenever I need to take a nap, I definitely go to the moot court office, or if I really just want to isolate myself completely, I also study in there.
For me, it's the gym. I mean, going to class 6 hours a day, you need a little mental reset, and nothing better to do that than lift some weights.
What was the moment you knew Albany Law was the right fit for you?
I would definitely go back to when I first stepped on campus. I toured right before I put a deposit in, and like I said, the architecture is beautiful. I thought everybody was very kind, and I really liked the location and being in Albany, so that's when I knew that Albany Law was right for me.
For me, I would say it was, I think it was the first week of school when we got our first rugby practice, 1L. It really gave me a good sense of the community here, and I really loved it. I definitely felt like it was the right fit for me when I had that experience with everyone here.
That's a great answer, and that probably reinforces why I like Albany Law. But when I first knew Albany Law was the school for me, was actually it wasn't even on campus. It was at a admissions meet and greet in New York City, and I met Dean Cruz there and some of the other admissions people, and it was a great experience, and I knew instantly, I'm like, I want to go to that institution.
What was the one thing you wish you understood about the law school admissions process earlier?
I would say just take LSAT prep really seriously. Like, if you are putting more time into it, put a little bit more time, I would say.
Second that. I can't say anything more than that.
Yes, same here.
I can't say anything more than that.
My answer is the same for that. What surprised you about the transition into law school compared to what you expected?
I will say, like, orientation programs like Lean Into Success are very useful to, like, easing yourself into the law school. I really appreciated the first couple weeks where the professors really just not held our hands, but we're just taking it easy and realizing that we're first year students, and it was an adjustment to be here.
I would say for me it was kind of different subgroups within the school always reaching out to help out. That definitely helped with the transition. I heard a lot of rumors going into law school about, people are just looking out for themselves and they'll like cut you loose at any chance. I didn't get that impression here. A lot of the groups here, like rugby or pad, they definitely like to reach out their hand and give as much advice as they can to help you with school. What class or professor has had the biggest impact on you so far, and why?
I would say Circuit Court Procedure with Judge Morgan. One thing I love about Albany is that we have a lot of access to local attorneys and judges, and a lot of them are our adjunct professors, and his class was just hysterical and really fun, and I learned a lot.
For me, I would say it was property with Professor Rosenblum. I honestly came into that course thinking I wouldn't like it very much, but he had such an incredible impact on teaching, and he's an overall amazing professor that really made me love the material and definitely has me thinking about, changing my career path in the future.
That's a great segue into my answer. My answer is property with Professor Hirakawa, because I went into the class being intimidated. I heard nightmare stories about property, and I went out with it pretty much changing my career because of how much I liked some of the aspects of that course.
What's something people don't expect about the academic experience at Albany Law?
I would say how collaborative it is. study groups, TAs, extra help sessions are very useful. Everybody's just really nice. I think that we all realize that we are in a very rigorous program and we don't try to make it harder for each other.
I would say not every teacher follows the Socratic method, cold call style. That's not a lot of teacher styles. Definitely a lot of classes first year for sure, but I kind of learned even in my first year, there's some teachers just prefer to do it as panels and not really, call on the whole class at random. So that kind of surprised me a bit. How would you describe classroom culture? Competitive, collaborative, or supportive?
Well, I think it's collaborative. For most of my experience, I think it's been incredibly collaborative. I don't see much competition here, but I think that's just my experience. I think it may vary.
I'd say it's a healthy mix of all three, honestly, because we're all graded on a curve, but I don't see that competitiveness really come in to ruin the experience. I do see a lot of students reach out to helping each other out, especially the ones that are in your classes, the ones that are in the trenches with you, so to speak.
I feel like there was a nice shift between 1 and 2L and on. In 1L, you guys are all starting from basically ground zero, so it's everyone against themselves and each other, so everyone's super competitive, super driven. Once that first year ends, I feel like everyone starts to be more open to collaborating and to working together.
Which assignment, case, or moment made you think, yep, I'm really in law school now?
I would say my second year, I was enrolled in the health law clinic. So that's when I started interacting with real people dealing with their legal issues. And I was like, oh, there's no turning back now, from that moment on.
I would say probably my appellate brief, because that's what I spent the most amount of time working on throughout the entire semester in my lawyering class. That kind of really set into the reality, balancing doing that amongst all my other classes that, I'm really in the thick of it right now.
For me, it was my first memo, my objective memo in lawyering class. That was a rude awakening. that was really my welcome to law school moment, and I'll never forget it.
What's a favorite tradition or event you look forward to on campus?
My favorite event and tradition here on campus is the alumni weekend reception we have in the courtyard every year. Fantastic food, fantastic networking opportunities with alumni coming, and it's just a great time.
What makes Albany Law's community feel different from other schools you visited?
The community culture, I know we touched upon it pretty much with almost every answer, but there's a reason why we've talked about it a lot, and it's because the community here is really close-knit. They call it small Albany for a reason. It's everyone knows each other and everyone's looking out for each other, and that's something that I feel I would not find at any other law school.
Yeah, definitely. There's definitely a big sense of camaraderie among the students here, and that's really what makes the community what it's known for around here. How has being in the capital region influenced your professional opportunities?
I've met some incredible mentors just from being here, from being connected with the school, some alumni that have graduated from the institution. I've gotten to work for the United States Coast Guard this past summer because of who I met through the Albany Law community. I got to intern for the Attorney General up here because of a connection I made in the Albany Law community. It's being in the region, it's absolutely invaluable.
Yeah, I would say, you're in the heart and center of the legal world in New York. The Court of Appeals is up here. The capital region definitely presents to you a lot of opportunities that you can definitely take a hold of to enhance your career opportunities for sure.
I always like to point out how Albany Law is the only law school situated in this area. So when lawyers, judges are looking for interns, or if they're looking for TAs or anything of that sort, they come here. And I find that to be incredibly beneficial. It's quite easy in my experience, network and find job opportunities through Albany Laws.
If you like this content and want to see more, make sure you follow Albany Law on social media.
Thanks for watching.